Right. No, I think the Tuesday night would be good. I quite fancy that. Do you need blocks and straps? Let's grab you one. Just a strap. There you go, my love. Okay. Oh. Okay then. So, welcome. And let's begin with your blocks. Oh, if I can hold them. Yeah, what we're going to do is probably we're going to do some pyramid pose later. So I'll grab you another one. It's right, Bev. I'll grab it. You okay? You got yours. Do you need another one? Purple. And you might want to have them. You might not. You might want to go straight into pyramid, which would be fine. But then you might want to use your blocks for pyramid pose. So just sit and seated and relax, rest. I'm just going to welcome in your day. So I'm going to put some nice relaxing music on to start with. There we are. And just feel the breath calming. If you are sat on your block, come right to the edge so you can tilt the hips forwards. Just take a lovely long deep breath in all up the spine and out again through the nose. Just quieten the mind, quieten the breath. May want to just roll the shoulders and press them down. Press the knees away. You can even turn your palms and take your chin mudra. So taking your forefinger and your thumb and just press your thumb into the nail of your forefinger, index finger. Spreading the other three fingers, just opening up one of our mudras. Just inhale and exhale. And as you inhale, just inflating into the belly area, up towards the chest, opening up the heart space. Exhale away. And just follow that passage of breath all the way up again. Maybe taking it even deeper, even higher, up towards the shoulders, but keep the shoulders relaxed. And then exhale all the way down. Gently pulling the navel into the spine as you exhale. Inhale. Exhale away. And then inhale all the way to the top. As you exhale, make a sound, opening the mouth. And again, inhale all the way up. Exhale with a ha. And then inhale again, inflating all the way up. Make the ha sound, but keep the mouth closed. So try that again. Inhale all the way up. And as you exhale, keep the mouth closed, but keep that sound. And that's our Ujjayi breath, coming from the back of the throat. Just take a few more of those deep breaths all the way up, creating that Ujjayi sound on the way out on the exhalation. It warms the airways, brings intention to your breath, focus to your mind. And really pulling the navel into the spine as you exhale. Emptying that last little bit of breath out of the lungs. And let's take a couple of rounds of square breaths. We're going to inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and hold for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 2, 3, and 4, and hold for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And take a lovely deep breath all the way up. Use that Ujjayi breath. And then just turning the palms back round onto the knees if they were facing up. Inhale, roll the shoulders up. Exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades down. And again, inhale up, squeeze down. And then the other direction, inhale up, and squeeze them forwards and down. And again, inhale, squeeze forwards and down. And then reaching up through the spine. Open up the eyes very slightly. Inhale all the way up. As you exhale, interlace the hands and just stretch the arms up. And then inhale and exhale, just taking a little bit of a bend over. Lovely. Inhale back to center. Exhale over to the right hand side. Lovely. And then bring it back up. Inhale and then exhale, turn the palms and reach down. And if you're sat on your block, remove your block. And just try that again. So just reaching out through the knees. Inhale, reaching all the way up. Interlace and then turn the palms up. Inhale. As you exhale, take that bend again, that side bend over to the right. Open up and try to look up towards the top shoulder. And then just take that one arm down so you can just bend a little bit deeper. Lovely. Inhale back up. Keep pressing the palms away. Exhale over to the other side. And just turning the head, looking up towards that elbow. And then release that arm, coming down. Keep pressing the palm up towards the sky. Inhale back up. And then just taking the hands forward. Start to walk yourself forward. Tuck the chin. And just coming to a slight back bend here. Just opening up to the top of the back. And then inhale. Reach the arms up and over. Point the fingertips away from you. Reaching up, opening the chest. Nice big deep inhalation, really opening the chest. And then exhale back down. Lovely. Bring the knees together. And then just place the soles of the feet together. Coming to our Baddha Konasana. So stretching up and lifting through the spine. You can actually take your thumbs onto the soles of the feet. Stretch the knees away from you. Maybe take a little rock. Squeeze the knees away, reaching up. Inhale. As you exhale, just taking the hands to the tops of the feet. You might want to take your elbows in front of the shins or keep your elbows in. You can just squeeze the knees away. Take the chin to the chest and then take that forward fold. By taking the elbows forwards in front of the shins, you can just go a little bit deeper. You might even want to have a bit of a rock, side to side. Inhale. As you exhale, gently bring yourself up and then cross your legs in the other way. So I get all confused. So just having a nice little rock here. Inhale, reaching up, pushing the hands. Exhale over to the side, just opening up through the chest. Inhale back up. Exhale over. Lovely. Inhale back. Exhale, taking the hands forward. And just see if you can maybe even fold a little bit deeper. Just really feeling the stretch at the top of the neck as well. Inhale. As you exhale, walk yourself back up. Stretch the arms up nice and straight. Take them over. Point the fingertips away. You can either stay with the hips on the floor or you can lift the hips and open up the chest. Inhale. Exhale and bring yourself back down. Lovely. And then I'm going to roll down onto the mat. So have a nice little roll down. So just tucking the chin in, roll all the way down. And then stretch your right leg all the way down the mat. Hold on to that left knee and then just circle that left ankle round. So squeezing the toes up and then pointing the toes away. Inhale and exhale, and then take it in the other direction. Lovely. And then using this left leg, take your right foot onto the mat. So plant the right foot, you're bringing the knee up, and then start to walk up. We're going to stretch the hamstrings. You might want to use your strap. So taking the strap around that widest part of the foot, rolling the strap into the hands. Keep the elbows in towards your midline. Inhale. Exhale, bringing that leg to the chest, to the thigh rather, towards the chest. You can take a bend on the knee. Just waking at the back of that thigh this morning. Reaching up. Inhale. Exhale, breathing that knee a little bit closer towards the chest, the thigh towards the chest. And then taking your strap into your left hand or taking your foot, your hand around your foot. You can even take your peace fingers to your big toe. You want to do Vrksasana. So taking your stretch in a way that suits you this morning. And then inhale. As you exhale, start reaching out to the side with this left leg. Try to keep that right shoulder blade into the mat. And use that right foot as well to plant down and really support you. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe lift that foot a little bit higher towards your shoulder, reaching up. Inhale. As you exhale, breathe the foot back up towards the midline. Take the strap off, release the hand, and then take opposite ankle onto opposite knee, and we'll do a nice reclined pigeon. So reaching out, pressing through this left knee, just open up the hip, reach through the thighs, and then pick up the leg that's on the floor. Inhale, exhale, breathing that leg towards you. Relax through the shoulders. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, and release for your exhale. And then taking that foot off, we're going to work through the other side. So stretching the left leg all the way down the mat, give the right leg a nice big hug and start to roll through the ankle. Inhaling the toe towards you, exhale the toe away from you. And then take it in the other direction. Lovely. And then planting that foot firmly on the mat, so bringing the left foot up, and then start to uncurl that right leg, start to wake up the back of that thigh. Ooh. Inhale, exhale, drawing that knee towards you. Use your strap or your hand to your foot or peace fingers towards your big toe. So just reaching down here. If you have got that strap round the wrist, really bringing those elbows in towards your midline. Lovely. Inhale, exhale away. And then taking your strap into your right hand or your right hand around the sole of the foot or the peace fingers to the toe. Reach out to the left arm. Inhale, exhale, start to take that right leg out to the side, but keep that left foot planted. So you can feel that stretch on the inside of the thigh. Inhale. Exhale, keep reaching up through this foot. Such a lovely release for the hips. Really, really good. Inhale. As you exhale, drawing the foot back up towards the midline. Ooh, one last stretch and then release. Taking that ankle onto the opposite knee, press that right knee away. Working through that leg, that hip opening. Reach through the thighs and then lift up that left thigh. Inhale. Exhale, keep drawing the thigh towards the chest. Reaching out through that right knee. Squeeze that right knee out to the side. And then keep gently pulling with that thigh towards you. Inhale. As you exhale, release. And then take a nice rock and roll up. Or you can come over to the side. We'll take 3 of these. All the way up. Ooh, lovely. And then we'll come into a nice Vrksasana. I do love this pose. Such a good pose to stretch, really waking up the legs, opening the hips as well. So bringing the top of that leg to your thigh. Inhale to reach and lift. Squeeze this lower toe back. Really squeeze those toes back. Exhale and start to fold forward. Again, you can use your strap if that's more comfortable. I'm a big fan of straps. I think they work so well to help you align. If you're feeling particularly flexible, you can use your block around the sole of your foot, or you can do your Vrksasana. I'm going to do a lot of Vrksasana today. That's your Pada is your foot, Hatha is your hand, so it's hand to big toe pose. Vrksasana. So use that strap, block, hands, fingers. Inhale to lift again. Exhale to fold. Think about the chest towards the thigh. Use that Ujjayi breath. Inhale. Exhale with that ha sound, but with the mouth closed. And then inhale. Reach and exhale, release all the way up. Let's take a happy, not happy baby. Let's take rock the baby. So taking your hand around your foot and the other hand support your knee, or take your foot into the crease of the elbow, the knee into the other crease, and take your bind. But reach up through the spine. You can even activate your lower leg by pulling back the toe. So inhale to lift. Just take that nice rock the baby. Inhale. Really good one for waking up and opening that hip. You can even take a bit of a circle, if that's possible. Lovely. And then release. Excellent. And then just taking the other side, just squeezing and pulling that leg in. Inhale to lift. It's all about that lift. It's all about using the muscles. So I talk about the Uddiyana Bandha, so that central bandha, your pelvic floor, which is your Mula Bandha, and lifting and holding. You can work as well, all the muscles throughout the body. So squeeze that lower toe back, lift and inhale. As you exhale, start to fold yourself forward, reaching the forehead towards the toe. And then use the strap, use the block, use your hand, use your fingers. Yoga is a very, very personal practice. So listen to your body, listen to how it feels today. And just using the props around you that you will gain the most benefit out of each pose. So inhale to lift, exhale to fold a little bit deeper. You can even take a bend onto that knee if that works for you. Inhale, exhale. Lovely. Inhale. As you exhale, release from your hold, from your stretch. And then we'll take our rock the baby. So holding on to the sole of the foot and the knee. And you can take it here. That's an easier one to roll around. Or if you want to take your bind, take it into each elbow, into the crease. Keep squeezing back the lower toe. Reach up and lift through that spine. Lovely. Inhale. Exhale. Take a bit of a roll. That feels good. Open up and wake up the hips. Difficult to open the hips. And there is a body that we always do maintain a lot of tension and close. So it's quite good to open up these hips. And then inhale and relax. Okay, so we're going to come over into tabletop. You can either hold on to the ankles and roll over, or you can take it round. So, spread the hands. And we're going to step straight back into plank. So pushing back through the heels, keeping the hips level with the spine. Pull your Uddiyana Bandha in. So basically pull your navel to your spine. And then we can drop down. So if you're feeling really strong, drop to Chaturanga. If you want to do your Chaturanga, come a little bit further forwards on your toes. From the side. So just come a little bit further forwards. Keep the elbows right underneath the shoulders and dig the elbows in towards the rib cage. Inhale, lift. And then you can just drop down, or you can drop the knees and come all the way down to the mat. From here, plant your hands underneath your shoulders, get the elbows in. Inhale, lift up to your cobra. Exhale, back down. Inhale, back onto the knees, tuck the toes, and then exhale the hips away into our downward facing dog. So with this downward facing dog, inhale up onto the tiptoes, take the shoulders forwards over the wrists. As you exhale, roll through the feet, sink the heels, lift through the hips. Inhale, exhale, press the chest through towards the thighs, take your gaze towards your knees. Lovely. Spread the fingers and then press through. Holding you there, that's it. I want to take your feet apart a little bit, that's it, lovely. Lift through the hips, so just lift this section there, really lift through the hips. Sink the heels, that's it, lovely. Look at that lovely flat back. Your wrists okay, Anne? Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. Inhale, that looks lovely. As you exhale, start to tiptoe. Or you can do a big step towards the top of the mat, and we'll come into a nice forward fold. Inhale, let's have a half Uttanasana. So taking the hands to the shins, drawing the shoulders away from the ears, and then exhale, full forward fold. We'll do another Padangusthasana here. So taking the peace fingers, take them around the big toes. Inhale, and take your flat back again, your nice like tabletop. And as you exhale, draw yourself in. You can bend the knees as much as possible. Use the elbow to draw yourself in. Lovely big stretch, the backs of the thighs again. Inhale to lift one more time. And then exhale. We're going to sit down on the mat. So just taking one foot behind the other. Take yourself down and bring yourself down to seated again. So stretching your left leg out, pull your right leg in. Inhale to lift. We'll take a nice bind here. So reach up through the right arm. Try and get this foot as close to your hips as possible. Reach forward, taking your shoulder inside of that front knee. Turn the hand so it's facing towards the hatch over there. And start to wrap the hand around. And now take your left arm all the way around. You're trying to match up and marry and bind your two hands together. So this is a quite, if that's not available to you, straps are marvelous things. So take your strap around. Anybody wants a hand, I can come around. You can hold that strap in one hand and the other hand, and then it's just walk towards your hands using that strap. Squeeze the lower toes towards you, activate your calf muscles. That's it. Inhale, open the chest a little bit. Exhale to fold. Lovely. How are you getting on? Lovely. Yeah, that's great. That's it. Now, where are we? Just keep this here. Bring round. That's it. We'll take it round. That's it. Lovely. So you can just keep walking towards. That's wonderful. Opening up the shoulders. And it's also a nice forward fold. That looks lovely. That's great, Jana. That's great. Inhale. As you exhale, you can release from your bind and bring yourself up. And then just taking that knee out to the side. Another Hatha Vrksasana move. I love this movement. It is confusing because it is a twist. So just taking your right hand onto the opposite side of your left foot. Bringing that foot up. Position yourself on your mat. Take your left hand behind you. Inhale and exhale. This leg away. That's it. You can hold on and just keep supporting yourself through this back arm, or turn and twist towards this hip. Inhale and exhale, lift that left arm away. Inhale. Exhale. Keep reaching, keep opening and expanding. Inhale. Exhale. Use that Uddiyana Bandha. Inhale. As you exhale, breathing that in. Inhale and relax. Lovely. Just stretching that leg away, that left leg. Just tuck your right leg over and just take a nice twist here. So reaching out through your left arm, hugging onto that top knee, taking your right arm behind you. Inhale to lift. Exhale, just take that nice twist, looking over that shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. And then inhale. And relax. Lovely. Let's take a nice vinyasa flow. So either rolling over the knees or coming round into tabletop. Step back into plank. And then inhale and exhale through chaturanga, or drop the knees, the chin and the chest. Inhale through cobra, or take the hands back a little bit more and lift the thighs for your up dog. Inhale. Either take it back onto the knees or roll over the toes and reach up for your downward facing dog. So just going back to sinking the heels, lifting the hips, stretching the chest through towards the thighs. That's it, lovely. Just bring your feet in a little bit out here for me, Jana. That's it, lovely. Maybe a little bit more. And then press the chest through towards and looking towards the knees. That's it, lovely. Get a nice straight flat back. Inhale and exhale. And then walking the hands, or you can take a nice step in towards the front of the mat. Exhale down to forward fold. Let's open up the chest. Inhale, reaching all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a nice little rock in your Tadasana. And then inhale, reaching up and out again. Exhale, swan diving all the way down, opening the heart space. Inhale, half forward fold, hands to shins or fingertips to the mat. Exhale, drawing forehead towards the shins. And then you can either step one foot behind or come down, lifting the heels, taking the hands to the heart center. And we're going to sit ourselves down again. You can either put the hands on the mat or use no hands. Lovely. Excellent. And then reaching forward through that right leg, squeeze that left leg in towards you, activating that lower toe. Inhale, reaching up through that left arm, reaching forwards and going for your bind. So turning the palm towards the doors, reaching and then taking it round. And just noticing anything different here. See if there's anything different on this side. Okay. Do you want your strap, Val? Here you go. I'll pass it to you. Sometimes it's easier. Okay. Anne's like, oh, great. I did it on my own. And you could just walk your way in. That's it. Wonderful. Just noticing, checking in with your body. Just noticing how it feels on this side. Any niggles. Anything that needs an extra stretch. Yeah, feel that this morning. Inhale to lift. Exhale, fold a bit deeper. Think the crown of the head towards the toes. Opening up chest. So think about the shoulders reaching back. Talk a lot about opening chest, opening the heart space in yoga. So you talk about opening all this area so you can breathe deeper, breathe, get more energy, more pranayama. Inhale. As you exhale, release your bind. And then just placing that knee onto the floor, taking your left hand to the opposite side of that right foot and position yourself. Take your right hand behind you, press it in behind the back. Inhale and exhale away. And just taking that twist, so turning towards that straight leg, and either staying here or releasing that back arm. This is a great pose. I do love this pose. It's a balance, it's a twist. You're lengthening and stretching through the arms, the chest, the legs, even the fingers. You can reach that all the right fingers back. Inhale, lift the spine, and exhale to release. Oh, lovely. And then just taking your twist, so stretching that right leg rather down, hooking over your left leg. Inhale to reach, reaching out through the right arm, and then hugging onto that knee, taking the left hand behind you. Inhale to lift and really lengthen through this to the spine and squeeze round. Inhale, exhale, and then inhale and relax as you exhale. Okay, so coming back over, we're going to take it into our tabletop or into plank. Reaching back. Inhale to lift. Rock forward ever so slightly, bringing the shoulders over the wrist. Take your chaturanga or drop the knees, chin in the chest, all the way down. Inhale through to cobra or up dog, lifting. And then exhale over the toes or back onto the knees, lifting up here, reaching or back onto the knees, tuck the toes and reach away for your downward facing dog. Take a twist here in downward facing dog. So take your left hand over to your right ankle and pull yourself, you're looking underneath that right armpit. Keep reaching through with the heels, lifting the hips. Inhale. As you exhale, place that left hand back, spreading the fingers, and then reach the right hand towards the ankle, the opposite ankle. Inhale and exhale, twist and have a look underneath the armpit. Keep thinking through the heels. Inhale. As you exhale, place that right hand back down. Look between the hands. Take a walk, a step, or take a little bit of a bunny hop in. Relax all the way down. Inhale, opening up here. Exhale away. And then take your Vrksasana, your chair pose. So sinking down, gently stroking the floor, reaching up here. Just literally as if you are sitting down in a chair. Just check you can see your toenails peeking out from your knees. Tuck the tailbone ever so slightly. So just bringing the core into play. Inhale, reaching up. We're going to take Garandasana arms if you wish. So taking like eagle arms, taking your right arm underneath and making sure it's coming from the shoulder. Left arm over. That's it. So you're leveling up the elbows. Keep twisting and wrapping, and you end up with the thumbs facing you, the palms together. Lift through the elbows, sink through the hips. Lovely. If it is find that too tricky with the hands, just have the backs of the hands together. So you can continue to wrap. Lovely. Inhale, lift the elbows, they're coming in line, pretty much with the shoulders. Exhale, sink a bit deeper. So you can come out of this at any point. We're going to check our balance now. This is a bit of a tricky one. Press all of your weight into your left foot, lift up your right foot, and then step back into a lunge. Ooh, that's a meaty one. Just use those toes. You're just bringing the ankle right underneath the knee. Inhale to lift, exhale, bend a bit deeper. And then unravel, opening out that chest. Reaching up in your high lunge. God, that was really good, really strong. Inhale. What we're going to do here is stretch the front leg straight, heel toe the foot over, sink the back heel. So you're just having the toes pointing towards the top corner of the mat. Take the hands behind, take them down for now. If you want to use your blocks rather for your pyramid pose, you can take blocks either side of your front foot. Inhale to lift, and then exhale just to draw your forehead towards your shin. If you don't want to use your blocks, release your hands and take your hands behind you, clasp your hands, inhale. As you exhale the forehead down towards the shin, release the arms up and over. So you are opening up the chest here. Lovely. Wonderful. So taking your pyramid pose in a way that suits you. Keep inhaling and exhaling. So inhale through the nose. Use that Ujjayi breath. Lift those arms away. And then inhale. As you exhale, bring yourself up nice and steadily, rolling over with that right arm, bringing the left arm round, turning the back foot out a little bit more and bringing it into your warrior two. So with your warrior two, just check the front heel's in line with the back arch. Open the chest. So if you think about your arms being lovely and parallel against that skirting board over there, roll the shoulders back and then look down the front fingernails. Press into that front knee. Lovely. Perfect. That's lovely. Let's take Trikonasana. So stretching the front leg straight. You can use your block here if you wish. Placing a block in front of that front knee. Reaching up here through your triangle pose. So with your triangle pose, you can either take the block at whatever height you want, or you can take the back of the hand inside of the shin, inside of the knee, inside of the ankle, opening up that top shoulder and then releasing and looking up. Inhale. Take a few breaths here. Exhale. Lovely. Great tilt. Reaching back with that shoulder. That's it. Let's look at it. Moving up the arm a little bit more. Perfect. Might be easier. Take that inside. Perfect. You get a nice straight line all the way through. Lovely. Lovely. Inhale. As you exhale, release. Bring yourself up briefly. And then we're going to step to the front of the mat. So using the back foot and coming in. Okay, so we're going to take it into a tree pose. So with our tree pose, you can either keep the foot onto the floor, the toe. You can take the sole of foot on the inside of your calf. I haven't tried tree in these trousers. Let's see if it works. There's certain trousers that, oh, there we go. So you end up positioning to stay away from the knee joint. So just taking the foot top of the thigh, she said, overbalancing, and then squeezing the knee out. So all of the hip openers we've been doing this morning. Inhale, exhale. As we inhale, reaching up if that feels good. So having your focal point, your drishti, your gaze. Inhale, open out. Take your mudra. So you can take your fingers, your forefinger and your thumb together, that index finger. Open and stretch here. Open the heart space. Feel grounded through that supporting foot. Inhale. Lovely. Exhale. Inhale back into center. Reaching the hands all the way back down. Roll the shoulders and release. Excellent. Just take a nice forward fold here. Inhale. Exhale, float down. Take your Padangusthasana. So using your fingers around the big toe, your peace fingers, draw yourself down. Bend the knees as much as you need to. Notice it feels different, a little bit more supple on the back of the thighs. And then inhale, open up again. Take it back up to your Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale away. Take a nice rock. Feel grounded through the feet. Feel all four corners of the feet, if you like, into your mat. And then take your Utkatasana again. So we're going to work through the other side of the body. Inhale, lift. opening up, so settling back to the shoulders, sinking the hips, and then just tilting the hips forward. Inhale, exhale. Lovely. Take the hands to heart center. Roll the shoulders back and down. Keep pressing through the knees and the feet together. And take your Garandasana arm. So this time take the left arm under and the right arm over. So think about the movement coming from the shoulders, really gathering as much as you can. The more you can start the movement from the shoulders, the more likely you are going to be able to wrap. Lovely. So bringing the thumbs towards you, palms together. Inhale, lift. So bringing the elbows in line as much as you can with the shoulders. Inhale, sink a bit deeper. And then here we go. So checking in with your balance. Pressing into your right foot, lift your left, and then stepping all the way back down the mat for your lunge. Inhale to lift the arms, exhale, bend into the knees. Keep reaching through the back heel. Inhale, stretch that back leg as straight as possible. Lovely, looks really good. Inhale and exhale, release your bind. Reach up through your shoulders. You might want to take your foot a little bit further forward. Inhale to lift. As you exhale, just bring the hands down to the hips and just heel toe the front foot out a little bit. And then just sink that back heel. The toes pointing towards the top end of the mat. Open up here. And we're going to take your pyramid pose again. So stretch the front leg. You might want to take your blocks if it feels something to steady you onto that side. Or release the hands behind you. Inhale, open up to the chest. Taking the forehead towards the shin. Reach the arms up and away. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale away. Wonderful. Really good. Inhale. Exhale. Keep reaching the forehead towards the shin, reaching up with the arms. Inhale. As you exhale, release the hands, bend into the front knee, and take that left arm all the way around. Bring the right arm up, and then just turn the back toes to point out a little bit more. Just check that front heel is in line with the back arch. Inhale to lift, exhale to sink down, and then just look to the side and open up the chest. So again, you're opening the shoulders along with that skirting board or along with the wall, keep nice and parallel. And then look down the front fingernails. Lovely. Inhale, exhale. Excellent. Let's take our Vrksasana. So stretch the front knee straight and then reach forwards and start to drop down. So you're taking the back of the hands inside. Got a bit loud. Inside the front shin. She got a little bit carried away with her shimas then. It's getting a bit loud. So you can use that block inside of the front foot if you wish. See how that goes there. Press into that block. That's it. So opening up the chest. That's it. And lifting up to the arms. Lovely. So the aim of your Vrksasana is everything's in line. Your shoulders. If you bring you come up a little bit higher, so bring your hand up a little bit higher. There, and then turn. That's it. That's quite nice. Excellent. Shoulders are more in line now. Lovely. Then we can work this in further down. Lovely. Inhale. Exhale. Straight. Straight front leg. And try and reach the arm up. That's it. Lovely. So you're trying to get a nice straight line. And you can always use the block if you want to. It's not to press into that. Sometimes it does help. Lovely. That's great, that. Excellent. Inhale. As you exhale, breathe yourself up and back into your warrior two briefly. So bend into that front knee. And we're going to step the back foot to the front of the mat. Try and reaching up here and taking it into your tree. So either toe just by the side of the ankle and toe in contact with the floor, the sole of the foot inside of the calf, or reaching up and taking the sole of the foot into the inside of the thigh. Inhale, open up the chest. Exhale, sink the shoulders away from the ears and then reaching up here. We'll take prayer position first. So just our Anjali Mudra here. Keep squeezing the knee out to the side. Wonderful. And then open the arms if that feels good. Take your chin mudra. So stretching your 3 fingers up. Taking your thumbs just onto the nails of your index finger. Inhale. Keep relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, hands back into the center, back down towards the heart, and then release. Lovely, just walking through the feet. And then taking a lovely long big step down the mat. So pointing the toes to the long edge of the mat. Roll the shoulders back, inhale and lift. Exhale, start to fold forward, lovely deep, wide forward fold. And come into a nice flat back, almost like a half forward fold. You can always take your block and reach into your block if you wish to. Start to bring the hands down towards the mat. Keep pressing out towards the little toes. And then, if you wish to, you can take it all the way down and draw the crown of the head down. You can even turn the hands so that you're stretching to the wrist, turn point the fingers away from you through the legs. Use the elbows and draw the crown of the head down. You can heel toe the feet a little bit wider, a little bit in a little bit. Take it to suit your body type. Lovely. Inhale. Exhale. Keep pressing out through the sides of the feet. Really feel that stretch to the sides of the hips. Inhale. Exhale. Relax through the shoulders. And as you inhale, take the exhale, start to bring yourself up. Maybe take the hands to the hips, bend through the knees, bring yourself all the way up. Heel toes, so just bring the heels in. And then let's sink through Goddess. So if you bring the heels in, the toes are pointing out. Start sinking the knees over the ankles. Bring the hands to heart center. Lovely. Excellent. And again, with your Goddess, stretch the knees out towards the little toes. Roll the shoulders back and down. Inhale. Exhale, sink a bit deeper. Take your cactus arms. Let's take some nice circles. So inhale. Exhale. And again, inhale. Exhale. And do one last little balance. Come up onto your toes. And just sink the hips a little bit more. Keep squeezing the knees out. Lovely. Inhale. And reach up to 5-pointed star. And then step to the top of your mat. Lovely. It's got a bit quieter now. So, let's breathe ourselves down. There we go. Get to the front of the mat and let's flow down. So inhale. As you exhale, open up that heart space, reaching all the way down. Inhale, half forward fold, hands to the shins or fingertips to the mat. Exhale, forward fold. Step all the way back into your plank. And then drift yourself down. So whether it's knees up for your chaturanga or knees down, just start to float your way all the way down to your mat. And just taking your head onto your hands, just settle the hips into the mat, roll the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Lovely. Press your hands into the mat and come all the way back into a nice narrow balasana. So keeping the knees together. And then reach the hands all the way up from you. Bring the forehead down. The palms are up. And just take a nice deep breath here. Exhale away. Lovely. Inhale, breathe yourself back up and tilt yourself onto one hip and bring your legs around for our Navasana. We'll take a boat pose. Again, keep your strap handy And just take your hands behind your knees, just tickle the mat with your feet. Reach the chest forward, so you're reaching up and through. You can release your shins to the sky. They're parallel. So this is without the strap. Release the hands and you can take it up for full expression if you wish. If you want to use your strap, take your strap around. It just helps to align the spine because you can pull forward. The minute you allow that drop through the back, that's when it's gone, the pose is gone. So if you pull forward, you can inhale. As you exhale, reaching up. And again, relax the shoulders. So just relax the shoulders from the ears. Use your strap to gently pull. That should be quite comfortable. Lovely. Pull your Uddiyana Bandha. So pull that navel to spine. Engage the core. Exhale all the way down. So either take that again with the strap or take it without the strap. See how you feel. Inhale. Reach the chest forward. Exhale the arms away. Inhale. And exhale again. Just think, reach and lift the heart space. Lift the breastbone up the sternum. Inhale. Excellent. And exhale. Ooh, hug the knees. Roll and tuck the chin all the way down. Let's take a nice twist while we're here. So bring the knees above the hips. Reach out through the sides. Inhale. Exhale the knees over to the right hand side and just take a glance over your left. And then inhale. Stretch that top foot out. You can reach away with that left leg. You can even take Vrksasana, so your hand to big toe pose. So you can reach your peace fingers around your big toe for a deeper stretch. Just keep encouraging that left shoulder into the mat. You can really feel that opening to the back and the chest. Inhale. Exhale, release the toe, bring the knees back up as you inhale. Exhale the knees over to the left. Take your gaze over to your right. Stretch out, reach the shoulders back. And then inhale. Exhale, reach that top leg away. And take your Vrksasana. So take your peace fingers to your big toe. You want that deeper stretch. And just, again, just encourage that opposite shoulder into the mat. So just reaching away. Lovely. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And release. Exhale, the knees up. Just hugging onto those knees. And let's just take fish pose. So stretching the feet all the way down the mat. Just sit on your hands rather. Bring the elbows in. So you're just stretching up through the chest. You can point through the toes and then taking the crown of the head back. A great stretch for the neck, but also opening the chest, opening our heart space, and also a good stretch for the back. Lovely. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. As you exhale, lift the head and place it down on the mat. Release the hands from underneath you and just take your Shavasana. So turning the palms up towards the sky, rolling down. If you do have an eye pillow, you can pop your eye pillow on now. You want to put some socks on or a blanket. And then just allowing everything to settle down for a moment. Just feel the energies of the body just settling. You might want to take a nice deep breath in and then let it out with force. As you sink down. And just allow the breath to come to a nice natural state. So feel relaxed through your feet, the soles of your feet, your toes, your ankles. Feel any tension taken away from your lower legs. Feel them soft. And then just feel that tension-free feeling stretching up over the knees, stretching all the way up over the thighs. Just feel your lower body sinking down, your hips, pelvis, abdomen, nice and soft. And then allow that feeling to continue all the way up through your spine, up towards your upper back and chest, stretching and sinking the shoulders and shoulder blades all the way back. Soften all that feeling into your arms, the upper arms, the elbows, and the lower arms, the backs of the hands. Take your attention to your palms and your fingers. Just feel completely rested in your hands. Feel rested through your face, your jaw, and that feeling of relaxation and tension-free stretches up from your jaw all the way up over your cheekbones, over the eyes, the eyebrows. Just relax that space in between, all up and over the forehead, right the way through to the crown of the head. And just say to yourself, I feel relaxed. I feel relaxed. Start to bring some movement back into your fingers and your toes. Bit of a wriggle. Maybe clench the fists, squeeze the toes, and then release. And then inhale, nice deep inhalation, taking a full body stretch, bringing the feet together, reaching the arms up and over the head. Inhale. As you exhale, just drawing the knees towards the chest. Lift the tailbone and take a nice little rock side to side. Maybe just circling around that lower back with the knees one way. Nice and steadily and slowly. And then the other way. And then when you feel ready, just take a roll onto one side. And gradually, no rush, just bring yourself up to a seated position. So roll the shoulders back and down. You want to take your chin mudra again. Taking the backs of the hands onto the knees, reaching the 3 fingers out, taking your index finger and thumb together. Inhale. Exhale. And just while you're here, I just want to share something with you I found the other day. It's lovely. It says, may I be safe and loved. May I be happy and healthy. May I be kind and caring. And may I know that all is well. Just take your hands to your heart center. Blink your eyes open. Namaste. Thank you for joining me this morning. Have a lovely day in the sunshine. It's going to be lovely today, so enjoy. Pop some music on. It did, didn't it? Would you like that? Do you know, it is so common. We do have very, I think men are very nice, but women are very tight in the hips as well. I've said this before, but as women, we've always been taught, haven't we? Cross our legs and walk in a certain way. But actually, it's so nice to open the hips. And you can get, it's a lot of emotions and tensions held. So yeah, so hip openings are brilliant. Yes, yes. No, absolutely.